Hi, welcome back to me, mon ami, and today we're on a journey from Avignon to a place called Sur La Sorgue, where we are headed to one of France's biggest antique markets. So today's journey, 24 kilometers from Avignon to Sur La Sorgue, and Sur La Sorgue is famous year round for antiques, but twice a year it has this spectacular sort of brocante, car boot sale, yard sale, whatever you want to call it, antique sale. Dealers come from all over Europe, and it is, I think, amongst the biggest, if not the biggest, in France. So we are escaping the icy tundra of Avignon, and boy hasn't it been cold.
It's been so cold.
I have never been as cold in the south of France in April in my life, and it's just freaky. It's the Mistral wind that's coming down and has been for like a week. Even the locals were really complaining. And I have a feeling Sur La Sorgue is on the Sorgue, isn't it?
It's on the Sorgue River, so it could be another breezy one.
It could be another breezy one, but let's see. But we're intrigued to go to this spectacular boot sale. 0.7 kilometers away.
Oh, I can almost smell the
Dusty antiques.
dusty books and leather things.
Leather things. It's not that kind of fair. It's not the fetish fair, Mr. Boo. Beautiful tree-lined avenue, isn't it? Maybe a few too many parked cars, but the trees are lovely.
The Boulevard of Brocante Dreams.
As Marianne Faithfull sang. La Boulevard of Brocante Dreams.
Beautifully done.
I'm a natural singer. I should have been in musicals. So 600 metres, is this where we're headed?
Well, this is, well, these are the canals.
Wow, look at that.
Yeah.
Fast flowing. I'm going to get my kayak out.
Well, it's funny you should say.
Are you pleased to see me, or is that your canoe, Mr. Boo? I bet they do.
They do get to get their canoes out.
They do. Antique canoes.
Oh, you won't want an antique canoe.
Peekaboo, it's me, the antique canoe. I'm hiding from that bossy Mr. Boo. He keeps piling onto me. He cooks some horrible tea.
Turn right here, please.
On that bridge?
Oh, you can't. It's blocked. I was following the map. It says...
Obviously, from a most inferior brew, I can't go over that bridge. Well. Bridge over the River Clyde. That. You want me to? If wants me to end up in that canal, turn right here.
Must be this one instead, maybe.
I'm gonna go past the Café de Lycée funeral parlour there in case I get it really wrong. Oh, up here.
That's what it says.
Not one way then. It's across the bridge is altered, isn't it? Because it's the bridge over the River Kwai's fallen in. That
bridge over the remote control quay.
Look at this water wheel. It's like being at Flamingo Land.
Oh yes. Careful.
Oh. Give way to the right in France. Nobody else had told him.
Well, they don't do that. They don't do that in Marseille with that Marseille reg.
No, that's true. There's the bridge that used to be there.
Well,
it must have fallen in. Must have had a disaster. Right. Is the hotel down here?
Yeah, that's what it says.
Rue Théophile Jean.
Théophile Jean.
Théophile. Careful. Bien terrain.
Careful.
It's very narrow up here, Mr. Boo. We're not in Elton.
It's going this way. This
left.
Yeah.
Oh my God. There's another water wheel. There's water wheels everywhere. Do you think they've got...
We're on the island of the Sorgue. Look, there's another one ahead of it.
Do you think they've got electricity and stuff here?
Well, apparently not.
It seems very... period. Look at that. It's filthy.
Needs a good scrub, that. They're very mossy.
What are they using for? Is it powering their lecky? Do you think?
I don't know. But I'm sure we're going to find out while we're here.
Oh.
Give way to the right, dear. Oh, sorry, skidding along. She was a character.
She would have been if she drove into me. Zone blur. Oh, this woman's directing traffic.
Who's directing her?
Grandmother. Merci.
Oh, calf, come on.
Hey?
A bit close on my side.
I know, I don't want to run over Madame Longchamp. What's that in road there? Bag of sick. Oh, it's a veil.
Funeral veil.
It says we're arriving. Is it a car park? Is this it? It's like a laundrette with a lino with a dog.
Straight on.
Straight on?
It says straight on.
Can I give you this remote control? Don't turn it off. I think you can concentrate. Are you sure?
That's what it says.
How close am I that side?
You're fine on this side. Well, I don't know.
I think this is another. Yeah, we're back there. It's another one of these stupid map things where it is geographically is not how you get to it, you know?
Well, then let's have a pause.
So is South Rivierans, can I go right? That'll be a dead end, won't it?
You can't go left. I mean, you can't go right.
Yeah, what if I do? You get it wrong way around. There's a postman up there. That's very nice, but just where are we just going to get stuck? I'm holding on to that hair in this wind. Look at it. Don't I take off? That is not hair for wind. Look at it. It's a lady. Very attractive lady, but
How's she keeping them eyelashes on?
she's like a Peter Powell stunt kite. Do you remember when Peter Powell invented stunt kites?
I don't know.
His grandmother blew away. She was flying one and she took off. He said.
Oh, a little more wind, Granny. All right, Gran? Lovely. There she soars.
No,
Well, this is where we went last time. And we could pull into one of these. Or up here or something. Trying to take that grandmother out again. Well, is that it there? No.
No.
This area here.
Yeah.
Don't you think? We'll
Yeah.
just stop here. Oh, there were chargers, they're bins.
Would you like me to step out for a second?
Well, then I'll put it on flashes.
Yeah.
Yeah?
You take this.
Sorry, Bill.
It's okay. It's all part of the
this
fun.
hotel.
You stay here, Twiggy. I shall not be long.
You stay with me, Twigs. And we'll see if we can find the hotel. Oh, yeah, you like hotels, don't you? Oh, yes. Yes.
Found it.
Oh, well, is it?
We went past it.
You went past it?
And then I just went in and said, where can we park? And she says, oh, you can park here, I'll sort you out.
Because I was just thinking, we're at 91%, we don't have to charge.
No.
We might as well just charge halfway back tomorrow.
Cool.
We went past it.
You'll see.
I trust you.
You've got to trust me. Oh, he's bracing.
These cameras staying on for a second. Helps. It's not just shadowing it. Am I okay at that?
Yeah.
So,
Past.
not in there.
No. Past the first water Mulan.
Didn't it say that on the instruction? When you pass the first water mill.
Keep going. Then keep going. Past the man with the dog.
Pass the man with the dog again. That dog's in behind the road. He's definitely enjoying the sun. dog? Am I okay?
I don't know.
Am I okay that side?
Yeah, you're fine on this side.
And then where?
Keep going forward.
Okay.
Trendy man with orange shoes that was smiling at us before.
Trying not to drive into a wall. Down here again?
Yes, please.
Is it in this wooden door?
No. And then you're going just round. Here.
I like these old tyres put on this corner. Well, they're not, they're metal.
And then,
Okay.
and it's just here on the left, not the metal, just into this thing here.
There would have to be somebody behind us. In here?
Yep. Then you go behind the white Swiss car. Yep.
There's a man behind me, so it's enough to afraid. Am I okay at that
Yep.
side?
Yeah, fine on this side.
Some steps here though. Wow. An interesting car park this hotel has. 4 paces. Is that what it has?
Yeah.
Where's the electric? Is it in that chapel door? Right, let's check into the Serenity Collection, La Chapelle, Sur La Sorgue in
Sur La Sorgue.
Sur La Sorgue. Have I kept saying Sur La Sorgue?
No, you
Sur La
think
Sorgue.
Sur La Sorgue.
Island on the Sorgue. Very simple.
Islands on the Sorgue. That is what you are.
Oh, this is what I love. I don't think I'll get that pool though. Gorgeous in here. Fabulous. Beautiful. We will give you a full hotel tour here because it's absolutely gorgeous, but this is the room. What did she say it had been? 18th century?
15th century.
15th century?
Yeah, maison de maître, like a master's house.
The master's now?
And then as part of it is the original chapel, which is next door where we
Oh, I see. But take a look at this, folks. I just love that poster. But I just love hotels like this that aren't chainy and just have some real character. Look at this wonderful, wonderful roof. I mean, it might cave in on the bed, but no, I think it'll be fine. Nice big bed, Mr. Boo. We might sleep a bit better. It wasn't quite big enough for your emphysema last night, was it?
I'm feeling less bubonic today.
Are you? You look a little bit healthier. Look, it's healthier, yes. But lovely high ceilings, fantastic high ceilings. There's a little courtyard sort of area out here. But it's beautifully done, beautifully decorated and furnished with real sort of charm. And then this fabulous shower booth in here. I feel like I might do a bit of time travel. Nice sink with some savon provençal. And a toilet. They have toilets.
A loo with a view.
Look with the view. It is. And I love this curtain. Separates off the bathroom. How charming. Who needs a wall? Well, maybe if you're noisy bathroom goer, you might. Gorgeous wardrobe, but
8 coat hangers.
8 coat hangers. Chatter guys could come here. We'll tell you tomorrow when we've spent a night here and shown you the rest of it, just what we ended up paying. But it's very cute. Just want to say a really quick and heartfelt thanks to everyone who sent us coffees, PayPals this month. It really does make a huge difference to the channel and to enabling us to come to places like this and to show you around. Please stick around to the end of the video because right at the end we've got our end of month supporters list, our roll call of honour, and hopefully you'll see your name in lights. So how many rooms are there here, Mr. Boo?
I think there's 15 and they're all named after French artists.
Yes, Camus. There's Camus. Who's this one? Bosco.
Bosco.
You can see just how lovely it is down there, except for the wind. Gorgeous. Gorgeous window, look. And then the reception is so lovely as well. And this is the dining room slash lounge area with the TV and a fabulous traditional Provençal fireplace. Dirk Bogarde used to have one of those in St. Paul de Grasse. We love those mirrors placed like that through the doors. Gorgeous.
They've written down all the Provençal markets for each day of the week. So Monday it's in Cavaillon, mardi it's in Gordes, and you've got all the different places.
Fabulous. Market Central. Hotel with its own bell tower. Look at that. Fabulous. And then it's got a kitchen areas in there. Lovely. And it's kind of just lunchtime, so we're looking for, well, we're a bit late for lunch. We're going to get a sandwich because we're going out to dinner. But there's already interesting shops. I want to go in, second-hand bookshops, second-hand clothes shops. So they're eco-responsible, sustainable fashion over there. So there's definitely a sort of middle-class Aix-en-Provence vibe here that perhaps we couldn't find in Avignon. And this all very, very lovely. The shop front is absolutely gorgeous. We're not convinced by the contents, but the shop front is fabulous. It might be a sign here, Mr. Boo. Just saying, we've seen 2 or 3 lovely looking hotels in this Old Town area already, including ours, obviously. And now this is my kind of shop. It does lighting and beads. What more do you need? My 2 obsessions. This is all very lovely as well down on the canal. Reminds me a little bit of Perpignan, this bit.
Oh yeah.
Do you think? Where the owl was, where the market was. It's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Right through the town. It really is idyllic down here. Imagine on a summer's day without this howling wind. Gorgeous. Some Venice. Venice vibes. I mean, just look at that. It's just wonderful. And the antique fair we're going to go to in the morning is in there, or some of it is. It's all along the river, the canal. So many bars and cafes alongside the canal. I bet in summer it is teeming with people down here. But it's really lovely. Well, we finally tracked down a sandwich and a place just enough out of the wind to be able to sit. But we just wanted a bit of a nibble because we're going out to dinner, aren't we? To a place down here, but that's in about 3 hours, so we might go back to the hotel and rest a little before dinner. Well, I've been doing some editing. Mr. Boo's been having a sleep. Do you feel a bit better?
Not too bad, not too bad.
Still croaky. Anyway, we're going out to dinner in Sur La Sorgue.
But not you.
Not you, Twiggles, no. You've got to stay and guard everything. And also you've had a tiring day. We all have. We've walked 15 kilometres. Right, to dinner in the icy wind. Mr. Boo's tidying up. He's always on duty, always on duty. Imagine that, having that in your garden, isn't it lovely? Even in the wind. You get a shower here, Mr. Boo.
Oh my goodness. You need a wee all the time though.
Well, it's the wheel of the hospital. Maybe this powers the defibrillators. Well, we struggled to get a reservation for this place tonight because we think, as well as the thousands of people will be coming in for this sale over the weekend, there's also, of course, all the dealers who come from everywhere who are also going to want some dinner. But we're excited about the market tomorrow because the little snatchers that we saw today were there was some pretty good stuff. This is where What's it called, Mr. Boo? Monsieur Tui?
Monsieur Tu.
Monsieur Tui? Oh, I thought the Tui bit like the travel agency. It's very pretty building. Camargue oysters, shellfish, small peas, ice velvety sardine marinated in a vegetable charcoal, veal duckling, delicious. Chin chin, Mr. Boo, to Sur La Sorgue. Look at those oysters, Mr. Boo. That looks good. Get one down, yeah, that'll perk you up.
Mr. Boo. That's quite sexy.
Well, I'll be pregnant. What have you got?
I've got a piece of veal.
Piece of veal, look at that.
With some asparagus and chickpea mash. With some lemon and black olive stuff.
Yes.
Let's see what it is.
Some extra stuff.
It's red.
Yes, I'll take. Talking, senor. It's a senor. It's quite better.
We have 3 options today. Option number 1, it's a dessert, so it's a strawberry cake. Option number 2 is
Lovely.
You'd love that, I'll be honest.
It's really odd, but you'll not believe, dear viewers, what I went for. So I was going to have the vegetarian option. And then I thought about pasta and rice. And then I thought I'd just have these veggies. Just veg. And then I saw this word, beef. Beef. And look at this. Comes in its own fan. And make sure I don't drop it. Look at that. That's super sexy. Blur. I should have taken out the pan earlier so it stays blur. That looks very sexy.
And it's flambéed in
Armagnac. Just for the regime, for my regime, for the diet. Ice and sexy. Oh yeah, blur. Oh wow. That is one boozy steak. Unlike moi. Delicious. My favourite bit is having this pan of sauce in. Just dip into it, go.
He said, fantastic. He said, come à la maison. He said, I'll let you serve yourself out of the pan like an
Lovely. Insta Go's persuaded us into a semi-pudding. Well, they thought a little bit of cheese. Cheese, a little bit. Look at that. Is that half? Is that a portion between two?
It's an assortment. Yeah, it's just one portion.
Some chestnuts and some bits of fruit and some cheeses. They look nice.
I think it's sweet potato chutney.
Wow. We'll just say the carrot puree on that name was delicious. That was lovely. You've demolished your fig gel. No, not fig. Quince jelly, and that's fig. It's not jelly, is it? It's compote of grapes.
It's compote of grapes.
Yeah. I used to love quince jelly on Spanish Manjaro cheese.
Manchego.
Manchego.
For losing weight.
Oh yeah. One day I'll remember my own name. Huh. One day. No, not anytime soon. Well, Mr. Boo, what did you make of Monsieur 2?
Monsieur 2. Well, I thought it was really quite impressive.
I thought it was very good, really good. I mean, it's hard to say what the vibe is. It's fun. It's a little bit funky. It's quite, it's tricky, isn't it? It's sort of woody and blokey.
But the food isn't too blokey.
The food isn't too blokey at all. The food is really good. It's fine. I would say it's almost fine cooking. The steak was excellent. The heavy béarnaise sauce, the heavy Armagnac sauce. It's been a long day. Was delicious. But the vegetables were lovely. They were delicate. The cheeses were special. The oysters were nice. overall it came to a grand total of €141, which is not cheap.
No.
But you know, food of that quality isn't anymore, and wherever you go it's very hard.
And the wine was very good, and they had one bottle at 30, and it wasn't.
Did you order a dear one?
Well, it wasn't something I would have chosen. That €30 one was going to be light, and we were having meaty red, and I wanted something a bit heavier.
I guess she's getting very grand. But also the staff were really nice, and he spotted we were doing a bit of filming, and was right at the end, and was very, very sweet. But they were sweet throughout. If you come here, definitely worth putting on the list, I would say, wouldn't you?
Definitely. And tell them we sent you. We'll put it in the description.
Yeah,
below,
we never say that.
All our videos.
We never say that. So we never get really any kudos for it, but we know people do go. But we try not to send you to things we don't believe in, and definitely worth going to.
Definitely.
Anyway, we're going to bed because we're absolutely pooped, and we've got a very big day ahead tomorrow, because we're going to show you this whole spectacular brocante market thing, which we saw a little bit of today, and I promise you will not be a letdown. Hey, are you excited to be back? You've been asleep. I can tell you're shaking yourself. Oh. How are you doing in the shower?
I like this shower.
It's bigger.
It's a bit phone boxy, but quite nice.
You're probably going off to meet John Pertwee in it. Ready for breakfast, Twiggy? Oh yeah, breakfast. It's all very civilised breakfast, isn't it? It's lovely. I haven't got a pair. I just noticed when we came out of the hotel, this is their little car park here. There's 4 spaces, but this is the disused chapel. It is a chapel of the Peloton Blanc, which is the thing that we when we did the Slug Festival, we call it the Slug Festival in Gorbio. That was all Peloton Blanc, wasn't it? The white penitents, and it looks slightly like the Ku Klux Klan as they paraded through the town. But look at this stunning disused chapel. Now this is sort of seems to be almost part of the hotel, so whether maybe one day they'll expand into here. Maybe they don't need to. But as you can see, it is absolutely icy. I mean, it is surreal, isn't it, this weather? Tomorrow, the forecast is 25 degrees and will feel like it. That's 25 degrees centigrade, so it will be, you'll be wearing shorts tomorrow here. Right now, the temperature, the feel-like temperature is 1 degree. Nobody can believe it, and it's been like this all week. As I say, tomorrow morning, all change. Absolutely crazy. Anyway, let's get into the sunshine and now go and see this spectacular market, or brocante, or whatever I'm going to call it. that attracts people from all over Europe. What's glorious is that you're sort of wandering through these very narrow, classic sort of small village alleys. And you know, many of these towns, as you've seen when we've travelled them, or villages, there's not a lot going on. This place has a lot going on, particularly today. And there are just so many of these lovely looking boutique hotels in courtyards. It does remind me of the sort of the old town of Marrakesh, where you've got riads, haven't you? And it's, you know, there are countless riads that are converted into hotels, some high-end, some moderate, but it gives them bags of charm. The only sort of comparable place in Nice is the Couvent, which is the converted convent, isn't it, in the old town of Nice, which is very expensive, but is fantastic and looks similar to these. This is a penitent blue chapel, Mr. Boo.
I want to go to the penitent pink.
Bit of blue for the dads. Another boutique hotel here, and look at this absolutely gorgeous square in the sunlight. Yeah, it's a very lovely canal side town of boutique hotels. Oh, I can see some tents, Mr. Boo. Some tents. I think the beginning of this epic market is about to be upon us. We've decided to have a system because it's not just the stands that are out here, there's so many galleries and indoor bits. So we're going to start at the beginning, aren't we, Mr. Boo?
Yeah, and probably buy the heaviest thing we've got to carry around.
These are amazing. The outdoor seats. It says UV on the back. Maybe just an accident. They're amazing. I've never seen any like that.
No, me neither.
You need a bench, here's where to come. If you need a stool. Just lovely decorative pieces. You can see Tennessee Williams sat in that chair. Great old door locks and knockers.
I'm a big fan of knobs and knockers.
Fantastic knockers, look at that. Knickers, knockers, knockers.
Now that is a door lock.
We love this cock for €45, isn't he beautiful? Twigs is in the bag. Oh, you okay, Twigs?
She's a bit cold.
Yeah, quite a good bed head. Single though, single. How amazing is that?
It's a Twiggy mobile.
Yeah, it is, Twiggy. Would you like a helicopter?
Atmos 73. So the crowd is quite interesting. I just heard a woman, and she's obviously an interior designer, and she's asking for a table, and she's been looking at some of these dressing tables, and he's like, oh yeah, this one. She's like, no, it's going to be too small. I need to fit a sink on it for a hotel. So I was like, oh, and she was just saying, oh, but it's a bit expensive, and if I buy this and I buy this, maybe we can do a little. He was like, it's 10 o'clock.
No.
No way. Yeah.
And the one with the outdoor chair, she was willing to bargain straight away, wasn't she?
Straight away.
So it's coming a mile off. This is what happens if you lose to 0 at bowls. You have to kiss Fanny. It's a good one, that. This is not the same stall. This is these chairs again. They must have come out either out of a giant villa or a restaurant or something. That's gorgeous. And so is this as well. At a price, €100, but they're beautiful. Notice a lot of pots. Oh, that's cute, isn't it?
It's a vacuum cleaning travelling sales truck.
We're a bit obsessed with weighing scales. We haven't got any. Not for use. We just love them, don't we? If I had a collection, it would be of historic weighing scales. Don't ask me why. More lovely weighing scales. Need a big house for all these scales. Lovely poster. There's just so much of this stuff. Look, there's a full bar in here. I bet you can buy the whole thing. Beautiful. Loving this old fairground ride stuff. It's a little bit a la Raybans, this area, isn't it? A la Raybans in Monton, the antique shop we adore.
Look at this.
Amazing. Look at these. Gorgeous. Love those. So weighty as well. Really interesting. They're not thin, tinny things like they make us repro now.
Watch out for crocodiles, Twiggy.
And a lovely little restaurant tucked away in here, look. Aioli and earth cockot, very traditional. And puree de pork and with chorizo, aubergines, champignons and parmesan. Only just had my breakfast, I'm hungry again. How beautiful is this? They reeds.
They're reeds, barrel reeds.
But they are like a screensaver, as you just said. Amazing. Good day to dry your washing. Look at that. Little panties on the line. Bloomers. Bloomers. Your granny's bloomers. Look at them. Don't get many of them to £1. What's that, Mr. Boo?
It's a designer hose pipe in baby pink.
It's like a man bag.
115 euros.
Oh, I'll pass. My favourite chair in the world, and Princess Diana must have sat on it, look. And that is an old poster from the Marina Bay Days Orange, which we featured in a video way back. You see it? Full of surprises. It's she's just how it should be. Again, more magic. Look at that. It really is just endless. I mean, it's unbelievable. I adore that. My great granddad was a scenic artist in the fairgrounds. He would have painted things like this. Advertising. Just endless, endless places. Somebody bought our chairs, Mr. Boo. All we need is somewhere to put them, but never mind. Wasn't meant to be. The grounds of this chateau, fantastic. You're not going to believe how many more stalls there are in here. There are hundreds.
But I think this is the real...
The fair. Yeah, maybe. It's just... I mean, yes, you could come for the whole weekend, couldn't you? You could just do it again each day, because you're not going to see everything. You're going to miss bits. Look at this stereo set over here. It's really got it all going on. I could see Picasso sat in that chair. He's got the horn. The Boo's looking for a butter pot. That's what we need, a butter dish. Very difficult to convey the scale of this thing. And I say this is just the early days. You know, this weekend it will be absolutely packed of people, I imagine. But it just goes on forever. And it's just such a fabulous location. And the atmosphere is lovely, the dealers are nice. It's all very, dread to say the word, civilised. Would you hang on those, Mr. Boo? It's just your fantasy. Love this set. Very colourful and tongue-in-cheek now. Mr. Boo's had to go sit down, he's still got his cold. Got to go see what they've got in the food truck. Love these wind-up kids' toys and planes and fairground rides. I've got one of these. Somebody bought us one of these. It's our table tennis, look.
Oh yeah.
Not seen a lot of vintage clothes, but found some here. Nice leather. Yeah.
These
gorgeous.
From Credit Agricole.
Yeah.
Money boxes. Put money in there.
How much?
24. But I used to have the NatWest pigs. Do you remember the NatWest pigs?
Oh yeah. An antique dealer tradition that all have in their lunch. No such thing as a sandwich for them. Full sit-down lunch. Even if it isn't all blowing away. I love this, but no idea what I'd do with it. Gorgeous, and look, Solex. Oh, Mr. Boo, I've got one of these still under the house. Maybe I should dig it out again. Get it working. This is like my one. 3800. Maybe we'd like to see that on the channel, me trying to mend it. Get it working again. Monsieur Solex I could become again, like I used to be. Gorgeous suitcase. Like Romany. Again, it's like fairground. Now we're back on the main street again. Still more. He's even bouncing in the wind. That's how windy it still is. Look at that. All by himself he's riding. It's amazing. Oh, Twiggy. What a me. Another Solex. It's telling me to get mine out from under the house. I used to ride this for about 7 or 8 years round Villefranche, and then they made you matriculate them, didn't they? They made you put registration and everything else, and they lost their appeal, but maybe it's worth it. They go wrong quite a lot. I just love these top trumps. Used to play these at school. Who had the fastest jet or the biggest tanker? French top trumps. Well, what did you make of Sur La Sorgue, Mr. Boo?
What a magical discovery.
It is amazing. I mean, you don't like antique shop, but I like this town. Actually, that's not true. There's lovely restaurants. It's beautiful. It's just, I mean, it is just absolutely delightful. Well, it's like in August, I have no idea, but it's just a lovely atmosphere, isn't it? And very magnificent stuff. I mean, really, absolutely incredible amounts of stuff. I could cheerfully get up to Dodo again tomorrow. Oh yes, because we haven't seen it. There's more. Anyway, that brings us to the end of this series. If you've enjoyed this video, please give us a like, please give us a comment, and please think about buying us a coffee, help pay the expenses, etc. But most of all, folks, remember, antiques or not, stay charged. Bye.
La da 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 da, tu fais la da 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 da, et ça suffit pour se dire qu'on s'aime un peu, beaucoup, à la folie. Je fais la da 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 da, tu fais la da 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 da, c'est pas génial, mais le principal.